China, Afghanistan, and Pakistan have held their sixth trilateral foreign ministers dialogue in Kabul. Foreign Minister Wang Yi says China is willing to deepen trusts with the other two nations and firmly opposes any external interferences in the region. He said China and Pakistan have taken the lead in assisting Afghanistan with its stabilization and reconstruction efforts and in expanding its foreign relations. Afghan Foreign Minister Amir Khan Muttaqi and Pakistani Foreign Minister Mohammad Ishaq Dar acknowledged the progress achieved by the trilateral foreign ministers dialogue and China's contributions. The three nations agreed to continue the dialogue mechanism, strengthen cooperation across all fields, and promote regional stability and prosperity. CGTN's correspondent Zamaralaya Bazin interviewed Mohammed Abbas Stengsai, Deputy Minister of the Afghan Ministry of Foreign Affairs, on the 70-year-old ties between China and Afghanistan. Stengsai says Kabul remains committed to expanding diplomatic relations with Beijing.
You better know that Afghanistan and China have had a relationship for centuries and even more than 1,000 years ago. We've had positive and historical relations with each other for a very long period of time. We also had a historical transit path known as the Silk Road, which passed through Afghanistan and headed to China and has historical value. 70 years ago, after the Chinese Communist Revolution led by Mao Zedong and a new system was established in China, Afghanistan was one of the first countries that recognized the new Chinese Republic, and we've had positive relations with China since then. Meanwhile, as you know, Afghanistan has a 90 to 95 kilometer border with China along the Wakhan Corridor and Pamir Mountains. We've had positive relations with China throughout history, and we are two neighboring countries that have had no border skirmishes or other conflicts with each other. Certainly, Afghanistan has had conflicts with its other neighbors throughout history, but it has never had any issue with China. The 70-year-long ties between the countries have been very close and remarkably historical. Before long, China politically supported Afghanistan during the invasion by the Soviet Union. It has also supported Afghanistan politically against the U.S. invasion and has played a positive role during this period. We've visited China several times and exchanged views with the Chinese side because China was also against the U.S. invasion and we were the same. Currently, since the return of the Islamic Emirates of Afghanistan, the state of relations are even better. China and Afghanistan are much closer now. The Afghan embassy is open in Beijing and the Chinese embassy is also actively open in Kabul. Additionally, both countries have cultural, economic, and political ties that have reached an even more positive era in comparison with the past. If God is willing, we remain committed to expanding our diplomatic relations. China is one of the largest countries that has tremendous technical, economic, political, and military capacity. We're trying to learn from their experiences and also provide opportunities for our academics and professionals to visit China and upgrade their knowledge. Meanwhile, we urge China to cooperate with us in every aspect because it's a highly developed country.